You're going to write down that name in just a second, okay? I want you to imagine that you see it with these business cards. I want you to imagine that you see on this blank screen, you see the name coming into focus. You got it? Okay? And then here's what I'm going to have you do. I want you to write, you kind of fill this out, put the name here, and then hold it close to you, okay, so that no one can see it. So go ahead and do that now, okay? As she does that, here's what I want you to know. The reason that we're having her write down this information is it does two things for us this afternoon. One, because this is a thought that maybe a person that she hasn't thought about in a long time, it's going to kind of put it in the forefront of her mind. Her writing it down does that. That's going to allow me to access it just a little bit easier this afternoon. Secondly, and probably more importantly, in case she decides to forget what it is that she's thinking about, we can come back to it and have proof. Does that make sense? You guys cool? Sweet. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Morgan, you're all good? So let's do this. I'm going to have you, if you don't mind, face down so that I can't see. Okay, just like this. We're going to take it, put it into the envelope. Now, these are really gross, and so I'm actually not going to lick it, but if you'll do that, that would be awesome. Okay, lick that, and you can seal the envelope. Okay? Now, Carter, we're going to do something similar to you. I want you to go back in time as well, but your memory is a little bit different. When you walked up here, it could be off here. I picked up that when you were young, you had a pet. More specifically, did you have a dog? Now, this is, we haven't met before, okay?
That's not a common household pet.
It was a little personal, but the dog, it's no longer alive, is it? No, okay? But you still remember the dog. You still remember its name. I want to tap into that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the same thing. I want you to imagine that you see the dog's name here. Take that, step back, so there's no way that I could cheat, and go ahead, and then I want you to write the dog's name, and if you would, seal it into that envelope when you're done, okay? Trey with me. Joy, come over here, okay? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just give this to you, Joy. Go ahead and give you one of these. Joy, what I want you to do is the moment you walked up here, I noticed something unique about you. There's an artistic side about you, Joy, that you have, but here's what's interesting about it. Not many people get to see it, not to its fullness. You kind of hold back a little bit. And sometimes that's just because of fear or just not sure about it. But I see this in you, and I want you just to be encouraged that you have that gift, and more people need to see that. But what I want you to do is, this afternoon, I want you to tap into that. So you're going to draw a small picture. This isn't going to be an audition. It's not your time to shine. Just draw something real small, like a stick figure if you want to. Don't do that because I just said it. But whatever you want, just something you can draw in like 10 seconds. You got it? You'll take a step back, draw it. Once you're finished, you'll take it and you'll put it into that envelope and you will lick it, okay? Now, for you two, you sealed? Good to go? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take that envelope, okay? And it's important that people realize I can't see through these envelopes. So look at it real close. See, if you need to, hold it to the light. I mean, like, move it around. I need you to make sure there's no way possible you can see through this. You got it? You feel good? Perfect. That's important. And then we'll do this. From now on, Morgan, you will be player number 1, okay? So don't forget that. Carter, you'll be player number 2, okay? And we'll let Joy give her just a second. How you doing over there? Doing good? You're sealing? Perfect. Okay. Take yours, and you'll be player number 3. Morgan, okay? Don't forget that. Okay? And I'm going to get somebody over here. I haven't used any of you guys. Would you, sir, right here, you lean back, you're relaxed, so like this is nap time for you. Tell me your name. Ramon, I'm going to give this to you, okay? I want you to hold on to those. Just hang tight, you'll stand here. When I ask for those back, Ramon, you'll give those back to me, okay? Morgan, are you ready? We're tapping into this thought for you. This is very specific. Once again, we're going back to the 2nd grade. I want you to see this person as they were, not as maybe they are right now. Are you still friends with this person? Yes. Are they here today by chance? Okay. Look right here at me. I want you to focus in on the first letter of their name. I want you to imagine the alphabet, A, all the way to Z. Okay, very good. Letters roughly in the center of the word. Is that correct? Yes. Okay? Now here's what's interesting. We're going to tell you this, Morgan. The harder you try to keep this from me, the easier you will make it. Focus in on the second letter. Okay? Interesting. Eyes went to the beginning. It starts with an A, I believe. Correct? Or sorry, the second letter's an A. Yeah. Got an M-A. We didn't talk beforehand. I'm going to go with this. I think it's this. Hold this close to your chest. Don't look just yet. Let's build a little bit of suspense. Okay? If you would, hand me her envelope. Yeah. We're just trying to get close. Okay? Or that's it. And if we do, they're going to go crazy for you. Now, you had a couple of thoughts that were going back and forth in your mind, Morgan. One specifically I picked up on was there was a name, the name Tommy, okay? Now, Tommy's not the person that you're thinking of, okay? But Tommy means something to you. Who is Tommy to you? That's your dad. Interesting. Not the person, though, that you're thinking of. More importantly, we're trying to get close here. You went with Madison. Show him. Madison. If you guys would you give her a massive round of applause? Man, this is yours. You can have a seat. Great job.
It's my dad.
Carter, you ready? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It is possible, knowing her age, to kind of be able to go back and go, what was some of the more popular names the year that she was born? With you two, it's going to be more difficult, and here's why. With pets, there is no rhyme or no reason how we name the pets what we name them, okay? It's completely up to you. It has something to do with your family. And so here's what I want you to go back in time. I want you to imagine. I'm going to ask you kind of maybe a weird question, but how long has it been since maybe you've thought about this dog? Maybe how long since she passed, or he passed? 3 or 4 years. It's not too fresh, okay? I want you to imagine walking out on the porch right now. This is going to be a little emotional, but go with it. So walk out, and I want you to imagine that you're calling the dog's name. Now here's what's happening. The dog that's coming closer to you. You see the dog coming closer. Now the memory's a little blurry, because it's just been a while. You see the dog? It's a smaller dog, is that correct? Kind of medium size. But it's not big. Okay? Is it the type of dog? Is it like a mix? Yeah, focus in on that. Picking up the dog, and you're kind of whispering its name. Okay, I got it. It's a different name. That could be a person's name. Carter, you didn't name this dog, did you? No. The family member. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. Don't look, just hold it close. Very good, Ramon, you're incredible. I just want to get close, okay? It's been a while since you thought about this dog. The memory's kind of, it's interesting, huh? You did, is it Layla? Layla? Show. Layla. If you guys would, is that right? Felt right and everything. Give him a round of applause. Well done. There you go. Phenomenal job. Joy, last but not least. You ready for this? And here we go. Now yours, by far the most difficult this afternoon. Why? Because you're tapping into not just a memory that maybe I could try to research and figure all this out, try to guess out of all of Morgan's friends, the one person that she's friends with on Instagram that I would have guessed. Yours, you thought about right here. You could have gone in a million different directions. What I'm going to have you do in just a little bit is you're actually going to redraw your picture on this, okay? So hold on to this, don't just do it, don't do it yet. I'm going to give hers. We won't need this, okay? Because it's almost impossible to see. So we're just going to take it and we'll get rid of it, okay? Now here's what we're going to do. You're going to, in a moment, okay, I'm going to give you a marker, you're going to draw the picture, you're going to redraw it on this sheet here, okay? While you do that, I'm going to try to draw it over here, okay? So we're gonna go back to back, okay? So you come close to me, and you're gonna face that way, just like this, okay? Joy, before you don't draw yet, I have a few questions. First question, you're gonna draw it like this, or like this? Like this, okay? And then second question I have for you is, or I guess maybe more of a statement, I'll tell you when I'm ready, okay? When I say I'm ready, you'll go on your mark, get set, go, we'll both start drawing, okay? When you're done, just say stop. And then I'll be just a few seconds behind you, hopefully. You got it? Okay, go ahead and uncap the marker. Back to back, make sure you guys don't get her picture because I don't want to cheat because of the cameras. I'm ready whenever you are. Joy? You're done? Oh gosh. This is horrible. Mine's ugly. Please don't judge me. You're the artist. Oh my gosh. Take the marker, cap it. Okay? And hand that to me. It's a little bit more expensive than the pencils. Okay? Hold it close to you. Okay? Hold it close to your chest and turn and face the audience. Here's the deal. If this afternoon we're close, and here's what I mean by close. If you drew a pizza and I draw a circle, to me, that's a 100% hit, okay? If you draw a bicycle and I draw a circle, it's like a wheel. It's 100% hit, okay? You see how I'm going? Like if you draw a globe, I draw a circle, 100% hit. They're gonna go crazy for you, okay? We're just trying to get close. Anything, you could have drawn anything you wanted to, Joy. If you would show everyone what is it that you drew. What is this? Cinderella. It's a beautiful dress. Wow, okay. Great job, actually. This is going to be a bit of a stretch, and I need you just to kind of be really generous with me. You could have drawn anything. You drew Cinderella. This afternoon, I drew a version of Cinderella. If you guys would, give her